God would have to be more complex than us, correct?
Correct.
So who created God if something as complex as us requires something as complex as intelligent design?
Very good question. Very hard question. All right, now, I have to ask myself the question, what is around in the beginning? In other words, what is eternal? I only know 4 options. If you know of another one, please tell me. First option, in the beginning there was nothing. My problem with that option is the only thing you get from nothing is nothing. You never get something coming from nothing. Second point, second option. In the beginning, there's matter and energy. Matter and energy are eternal. The Big Bang at this point shows us no, matter and energy are not eternal. The universe is not eternal. There is a beginning. Third option. In the beginning, there's an intelligent mind who creates this complex watch, sets it ticking, and is aloof, disengaged. Deism. Deism. Fourth option. In the beginning, there's an intelligent mind who creates this complex universe and actually loves you and loves me. That's what Jesus insisted is true.
So this internal intelligent design that's more complex than us,
yes,
that exists for eternity, creates something as complex as us.
Yes.
We're less complex than it.
Yes.
And we require it to exist, something that is more complex than us.
Yes.
It's redundant.
No, it's not redundant.
Yes, there is. There's a contradiction there.
No, there's no contradiction there.
If we require to be created by something that's more complex than us, then that something must have been created by something that's more complex than it.
Nope, absolutely not. It is possible to have it's possible to have an uncaused cause.
Then you're assuming that it existed.
No, you're not.
Yes,
no, you're not assuming. I gave you, look, you haven't been honest with me, sir, intellectually. I gave you 4 options. I said if you have another option, please give it. And then I asked you, what is the most plausible option from your perspective? So either give me the 5th option or tell me what's the most plausible option.
I'd say the Big Bang. It makes the most sense.
Okay. Now, Einstein used to think matter and energy are eternal, so he had that second option. But you see, sir, what the Big Bang does is, the Big Bang says, I'm sorry, matter and energy are not eternal. And when Einstein began to understand that, he had to convert from atheism to theism. Because the Big Bang shows us matter and energy are not eternal. There's a beginning.
Where is justice? What is mercy? Where's the sacred and the holy? In this world full of choices, where's the truth in all the voices? Give me an answer. Don't waste my time. Tell it to me straight. The truth is getting hard to find. I have objections to what I've learned. I have questions and concerns. Give me an answer.
Einstein was never claimed to be a theist. He never, when he referred to God in his quotes, it was not the type of God that you're referring to.
I know that.
Okay. And then...
But yes, he did become a theist. He moved from pantheism, which is a belief that nature's God, to theism when Arno Penzias and others began to show him that indeed the Big Bang is true. The evidence points that way. And he converted to theism. You're right, he didn't believe in Christ, that's for sure. In fact, he really wasn't a devout Orthodox Jew either. But he had to acknowledge that there is a creator because matter and energy are not eternal.
But there's still the problem where if we're too complex to have, we're so complex we had to be created, then something more than complex than us had to be created also.
No, it didn't have to be created. It's possible that that being is eternal, an uncaused cause.
Then you have faith that it was always there.
No, you ask yourself, what is the best, most reasonable, most plausible explanation?
So, what it could be is that our universe is ever expanding.
Yes, it is.
All right.
That's why we know there was a Big Bang, because of the expanding
Exactly.
universe.
Thank you. There was a Big Bang. Period.
No. Not period. The Big Bang shows us that matter and energy are not eternal. There is a beginning. About 15 billion years ago, there is a beginning. Guess what, guys? Everything that has a beginning has a cause.
Why is that cause?
The universe has a beginning, therefore the universe has a cause. One more time. Everything that has a beginning has a cause. Second point, the universe has a beginning, therefore third point, the universe has a cause.
I am nothing but chemicals.
Bravo!
Came from chemicals. I'm saying that we were created from amino acids, a bunch of energy, a bunch of atoms. Exactly.
Yep.
I do not ever preach to anyone that there is going to be something that is after life.
Very
I'm
good.
not going to take hope away from anyone.
Very
I
good.
do not preach my views.
So
But
what does your girlfriend mean when she looks you in the face and says, I love you?
literally, I've told this to her and she was pissed off.
Yeah.
She's like, you heartless bitch.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's nothing
Good.
but a series of chemicals.
You know, I really like you. I respect your intellectual consistency. All right? But it's hard to meet someone who's willing to be as consistent as you. That's very good. You're absolutely, and that's what Camus, that's what Sartre, that's what Nietzsche had the courage to face.
I have a question.
Now, my point to you, though, sir, is,
Yes.
are you really, really living it out? What I mean is this.
Okay.
Look at the way you're dressed.
Yes,
I assume you're a student here.
I am.
Okay. Aren't you in the process of attaching a fair amount of meaning, significance,
Yes.
to your life and to the lives of others?
Yes.
Why?
Because the way the evolution happened was humans evolved in groups of tribes, in groups of people, nomadic people. This is way back in the Bible if you want to look at it. And people, with our chemicals, we really need to have other people around us. Why do you think everyone here has a cell phone? Because we're trying to be connected to the world. And what I'm doing, I'm actually a nursing student. I'm being connected to all of my patients every single time I greet them and say, how can I help you flourish today?
Good.
And when I go up to them, all I'm doing is giving them more chemicals, aka prescription medications,
Yes.
so that way they are able to function.
Yep.
All right?
Okay.
There are some people who believe that there's nothing more than prayer that can heal them. I'm saying that
Well, I sure don't believe that.
there are some.
Yeah,
I'm
there
not
are
saying
some.
you are.
I know.
But I'm saying there's more evidence behind saying that there is substantial substance that proves that there is more of a connection than faith alone and your health. And that the way we evolved with communities, I have compassion, it's a series of chemicals. There's an imbalance when people get really depressed and really lonely. And then that's where they came out with SSRIs, selective serotonin retake inhibitors.
Yeah.
And it increases the people's energy to thrive and to go out and do new things. It gives them more willingness to socialize.
Right?
All right. So when you said, because I think that we're nothing but a pile of chemicals, what gives me the reason to go out and help other people and
Yeah.
socialize? It's because of evolution.
Okay. But still, you've got to answer the question.
Okay.
Why not pull the plug on the patient I'm a nurse to? Why not put arsenic in the bag that drips into their arm? Why do I have to always put what the doctor prescribed medicine?
Well, why did my parents have me?
I don't
You
have
have
the
to
faintest
think about
idea.
that. No, because why do we continue? Why do we choose to continue on to the next generation? Why do we choose?
I don't have the faintest idea why your parents chose. I
No,
can
but
tell you why I chose.
Yours, and yours. Why do we choose? Because
Well, for
we
a lot of
want
different
to,
reasons.
but we choose to extend and help out and create new life. It's part of
No, come on now.
civilization.
Come on. Wait a second. You know very, very well that if what you say is true,
Yes.
that we're just piles of chemicals,
Yes.
that eugenics
Yes.
makes total sense.
I said love was a pile of chemicals in your brain, right?
Yeah, but eugenics makes total sense if all we are is piles of chemicals.
Yeah.
Because eugenics says we have limited resources, therefore handicapped people do not help us climb the evolutionary ladder, so we will cut out the handicapped people, we'll kill them,